Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy. I am Stress Knits on Instagram and I'm coming to you from Detroit, Michigan, where I live with my husband Doug, our daughter Eliza, and our pug Esther. Today is May 22nd, 2024, and it's hot. It's really hot outside. It's in the 90s and it's just sticky and gross. Humidity is terrible. But I have not recorded an episode in quite some time and I have some stuff to share with you. I don't have a ton because a lot of my time has been taken up either monogamously knitting my mini mock neck tank for the course I have hosted over on Patreon, but I'm also getting back into running and strength training and gardening and all of that good stuff that also takes up a lot of my time. So I'm really excited to actually have things to show you. But let's start off with a finished object because, well, I guess it's not finished. Let's go over two mostly finished objects. So, mini mock neck tank. This is going to be a theme of the summer because I wear them so much. Because of how much I love them, I decided to knit my sisters. I have two older sisters, and I decided to knit each of them a mini mock neck tank. This is a pattern by Jessie Maed Designs, and I have finished one already. This I've shown you before. This is for the middle sister, Alyssa. All of these are using the Loam Kid Trio, which is a merino nylon cashmere fingering weight base. It is my favorite thing for a garment. It feels so good. I've knit all of my tanks in this base. I just adore it, and the colors are beautiful. So this is boot cut, and then I am almost done. I realized I haven't done the neck yet of my sister Kelly's, who is the oldest sister. So here is Kelly's. This is in the Loam colorway. It's coming up on the screen very flashy. It doesn't look like that in person. You cannot see these huge, and even so, I still love it. But yes, I just need to do the neckline, which will take me a day. So I need to do that. I need to do that before this weekend because I'm seeing them on Sunday. So I will need to finish those. I've knit both of them a size medium using US 5 needles. That's what works for me. Now I've been knitting along with my Patreon members. I decided to host a class on the mini mock neck tank. I had gotten some questions about it, and I said, you know what, I would love to do a step-by-step guide. I think this is a great introduction to construction for people who have maybe not knit sweaters or tank tops. And I just wanted to give that step-by-step kind of hand-holding instruction. And so I thought Patreon was the perfect place to do it because this is a paid-for pattern. I'm obviously not going to put it out on YouTube because I go through the pattern. So I do require that you purchase the pattern first because it is just such a lovely pattern. And then there's videos for each step of the way. The last video goes out next week. It ends at the end of May, but these will be up forever. So if you decide you are not ready to knit one, you can wait. Or if you want to start it in June, it is the perfect project to get done in a month, and you're going to wear it a lot. So I go through gauge swatching and again, each step of the construction. Yeah, and I've had such a fun time doing it, and all I have left to film is the last video, which is the bind off of the neck and all of the finishing that comes with this tank top. So I am almost done. I just have to bind off the neck. So I knit the size 2X to get a 42, I think, inch bust. and I've been successful. It's a little smaller, but it will block out based on my swatch. And I'm using again, the Laine Kid Trio in the colorway Heirloom, which is the perfect tomato red that I just adore. And I cannot wait to wear this summer. I'm picturing it under my jean overalls and with my high-waisted jean shorts and maybe with some linen pants. I love it so much. So again, I just have to bind off the neckline and she's all done. So Mini Mock Neck Tank Love is still going strong. It's going to be going strong because I wear the two that I have nonstop. I actually wore one to work yesterday. So I highly recommend this pattern if you have not knit one. It might just convert you to be a knit tank top wearer. It is the most wearable piece I've ever made in my life. I will sing its praises till the end of time. I love it that much. But because I have been knitting very monogamously on this project so that I could stay up to date with my videos, everything else has kind of taken a back seat, which includes my Pressed Flowers cardigan, which is going to be front and center next. I really want to finish that cardigan. I just have one more side panel to knit, and then I am grafting the shoulder seams and then picking up the sleeves and knitting that and then doing the button band. So we're getting there. We are getting there. So that is on the way. And then also, I can't remember how far along on my Awilda sweater. This is a sweater by Caitlin Hunter. I can't remember how far along I was on it, but I finished the yoke. And I've separated for the sleeves, and now I'm just knitting on the body. But again, I have put it down for a while, but I am about to pick it back up again, and I could not be more excited. I love this color palette. It's like this springy fall color palette that I adore. And all of these yarns are Dimond, Laine, Elmer, which is this beautiful merino cashmere blend. It's or maybe it's not merino, maybe it's just wool cashmere blend in the most beautiful color palette. So the main color is cookies, and then we have, I don't remember most of these actually. I know Spritz is in here, Cinder's the orange, plie or pirouette is the light pink. This greenish yellow color, that's one of my favorites, is Dial Tone. Can't remember if this is like goldenrod or harvest gold, something along those lines. I just love this palette very much. And I love the way Caitlin Hunter's circular yokes fit me. I think they fit me very well. So cannot wait to have this. I want to finish this before fall, obviously, so that I have it in my wardrobe ready to go. And that is really all of the knitting I've been doing. It's been Mini Mock Neck Tank Central in the household. But I have plans to cast something on because Thursday, tomorrow, the DRK Spring Knit Along Challenge is upon us. So this is a very special challenge to me because the year it started, I believe it was the Harlow hat, which is like a brioche, two-color brioche hat. I was in the hospital waiting to have Eliza when this was all going on, and I was stuck in the hospital. I couldn't leave. I couldn't do anything. I was stuck in the hospital for 2 weeks, and I just watched people knit this hat, and it became, I don't know, this time of year is really special, and I just really reflect a lot during it because it was such a hectic time when I had Eliza. And so I usually like participating in the knit along, but I have not for the past few years, and finally I am returning to it. And I also feel pretty confident in completing it this year because the hat is just beautiful. It's the Traveler hat, and it's worsted weight. I think there's also a fingering weight version, but I'm going to knit the worsted weight version. It's in a yarn that I love, in a colorway that I don't think anyone is going to expect. Originally, when I was going to do this, I was going to purchase the pollen color of Shelter that Andrea Mowry used in one of the pattern pictures. It's that beautiful scummy yellow green, which I love. But I have yarn in a similar color to make a hat. And so I wanted something a little bit different. And this colorway has been calling to me for a while. And I don't know why, because this is not a color I gravitate towards. It's honestly a color I have admittedly said that I hate. And here we are. We're going to knit with this bright blue. I love it. This is called Cadet. It is a Brooklyn tweed. This is a solid Brooklyn tweed colorway. Usually they're known for heathers, like this is Sweatshirt and Loft. Like usually they have like these tweedy bits, but this is a solid colorway. And I cannot believe that I'm knitting this color. I don't know what it is. I don't even know if it looks good on me. Again, I would never wear a sweater in this color. It's very bright for me. It's a little bright. But a hat? Absolutely. So I will be I'll be caking this up tonight so that when I get home from work tomorrow, I can cast on my traveler hat. I cannot wait. I'm just really curious in how this is going to look. I'm excited to have another hat in my winter accessories bucket basket. And I don't know, this Cadet blue really sang to me. So we're going to knit in Cadet blue. Okay, so that is what is coming. I actually do have another project I forgot to pull the yarn for, but let's see, I have a lot of my stash down here. This is Doug's old office chair that he has not moved out of the office. But where are we? Let's grab some things. Okay, so first I want to say a big thank you to the Laine Kid because they sent me this yarn as a gift. I have no obligations to talk about it or anything like that, but this is yarn support for me, which is lovely. And I love this yarn and I want to talk about it. So I'm going to. And all of these have projects planned. So along the lines of the mini mock neck tank, there are 3 colors. I don't know which one I'm going to cast on next, but I have Vintage, Balsamic, and Radish. I'm leaning towards Radish or Balsamic, but I'm definitely going to make one in all of these colors. Again, this is trio, a 70% merino, 20 cashmere, 10 nylon, fingering weight, 450 yards. So for my size, it takes 2 of these and it takes up most of the 2. But I love this pattern so much and I love these 3 colors very much. I really think someone needs to do something with vintage and balsamic striped. That would be beautiful. I don't know what it is. I love all of these and I think that they're just very classic colors that I can wear really well in my wardrobe. So those will be coming up. And then the next thing is a pattern that I have wanted to knit for ages. And I have the yarn to do so. And it is the Field Day Cardigan by Ozetta. And it is the perfect everyday cardigan. And I am knitting it in one of my absolute favorite colorways from the Laine Kid. This is Moonwink. This is one of their 100 gram skeins, and this is Todd Worsted, which is a 65 yak, 35 cashmere blend. Very luxurious, very beautiful. And I need to do some swatching, but I am contemplating holding Balsamic with it. I want to see what this looks like together. I did swatch with a different skein of Balsamic that I had, and I really loved it, but I want to swatch these two together to make sure I still love it. And so this is Diamond Laine by Lemon Kid in the Balsamic colorway on the Birdie base, which is a 74% alpaca, 26% silk. So again, thank you Lemon Kid for the yarn support, and I cannot wait to knit with it. And that is what I have planned next. This summer is really going to be about getting the 2 sweaters that are currently on my needles off my needles, and I want to finish at least one of them before I cast on anything new besides the hat. And I really think I'm gonna focus on knitting cardigans for a little bit. I think a lot of people are in this mode, and I'm kind of into it. I also have been really interested in knitting the academic vest by Skeindeer knits. I'll link all of these things below if you have never heard of them before, but I'm really playing around. I'm trying to figure out a color palette for the academic vest. Yes, I don't know. I'm just really, there's something about this like end of spring before summer starts. I know it's really hot, but I am already, now don't get me wrong, I'm not wishing summer away at all. I've come to love the summer because I love gardening, but the thought of having a couple of new sweaters and cardigans to wear this fall is making me really happy, and so I'm gonna have to knit them in the summer. And I'm very lucky that we have air conditioning in this house, so I will be able to do so comfortably. But then maybe I save my cardigan knitting for the evenings, and during the day I'll knit on a mini mock neck tank. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about it. I just love my mini mock neck tanks. They're great. I think that's everything that I have for you today. It's really short because, again, I've been really monogamous on my mini mock neck tank course, and I'm so thrilled. There's about 25 of you knitting along with me in Patreon, so I just wanted to give you a big thank you, and a big thank you to anyone who supports me on Patreon and is also planning to do this course at a later date. I really am excited about it. It's been so much fun. I'm editing a video tonight and scheduling it, and then I've started recording the finishing video. So I cannot wait to have that out and ready for the world, so that whenever you decide you want to do it, it is there waiting for you, if that's something you want to do. And if not, I will just continue to make mini mock neck tanks because I love it that much. Between the mini mock neck tank and the half and half triangles wrap, I've really found 2 projects that just fill my cup so much. And I'm very happy that a lot of you feel the same way about the mini mock neck tank by Jessie Maed. Go by the pattern. It's really nice. It's lovely. And it just fits so well. And I genuinely wear it all the time. I really, really do. And I think that's why I sing its praises, because I'm not someone who wears my knitwear. I actually just got rid of a lot of my knitwear. Basically everything that I've knit is between these 2 cubbies, and then I have a few half and half wraps around the house. But I don't wear my knits. And I have found that this tank top, which is a version of something I wear on a pretty regular basis. I wear a lot of tank tops layered with flannels. That's kind of my go-to outfit. And now that I have this hand knit piece that I can wear under a flannel, it's lovely. And even with the hot weather coming, I've been wearing it with skirts and with shorts and under overalls. So anyway, I hopefully will see you sooner rather than later. And if not, I will also be starting my summer vlogs over on Patreon once school is over. So in probably mid-June, I will start, probably for Eliza's birthday, which is June 14th. Because we have a really fun day planned for that. So maybe I'll take you along. But yes, summer vlogs, weekly summer vlogs will start again over on Patreon this summer. And yes, I'm just so happy you're here. I'm so happy to update you. I love asking questions at the end. I know a lot of you have already turned this off. That's okay. But if you are still here, are there projects that you return to time and time again because you love them, because you wear them? Like, what are your comfort knits? What are the things that you find yourself returning to, and why? I'm so curious because I have the two. I have my half and half triangles wrap, which I'm still working on one right now, / Soho square. And then I also have my mini mock neck tank, which I did not anticipate loving as much as I do. So let me know, because I think it's really fascinating to hear what people like, and I can't wait to hear what you like. So thank you for being here, and I will see you soon.